What's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Jeff from the owner of RDR Gear in Salt Lake City, Utah. And if you don't know what to do at RDR, you can find out a couple different ways. Number one, primarily this YouTube channel. It helps me and Christian quite a bit. Our website, rdrgear.com, and our social media channels, Facebook and Instagram. We post a lot of the one-off stuff we do there, custom work, etc. So you can find us pretty much all over the web. Today, we have a unique review, right? We have the offspring of two pistols that had a baby 9 months ago. So when these two pistols got together and did a little bit of weird tip touching, 9 months later, this came around. The Sig P230 Specter Comp. And I reference these two other pistols right here because this is the Parker Mountain X Comp, Jared at Parker Mountain Machine. This is one of the original guns they came out with their 2-port comp on a 3.6-inch slide, barrel and a compensator kit from them on a P230. This is the original Legion frame, the Palmer version. And this is a 2-port comp, unlike a 1-port comp. So basically, this gun with the materials of the X Comp, or X5 Legion tungsten, became the X5 or P230 Specter Comp, which is basically an X5 in all reality. And the reason I say it's basically an X5 is because the top end slide is the length of an X5. So if you bought one of these, unlike this pistol, that will fit any P230 holster, whether that be a duty holster, a Kydex holster, or whatever case may be, this gun here must have the same holster fitment as an X5 because of the extra length here at the front end. So footprint is similar. Romeo 1 Pro on here, tungsten infused grip module, single port comp, the 3.9-inch slide, so the compact slide. If they had done this slide configuration, a 3.6-inch slide, that would have allowed the comp to fit flush. I don't know why they don't use 3.6 slides. I think it looks better personally, like if you see on the Jared's gun here, the Parker Mountain gun, it just looks cleaner and you don't have to mess with any holster issues, so you can run them concealed carry, etc. It just, the list goes on for the reasons of doing it in the 3.9-inch. It has a tin coat barrel, tin coat trigger. Doesn't really do much for me. I guess my question to you when I look at this gun and we look at really much the top end, granted the comp, it's not a timed compensator, it's basically set screw. How you get a $600 upgrade, well, $700, but I think you can get X5s now for around $950, maybe just low nines. So where does the $600 come into play just for this top end? That's my question really on this pistol. Trigger does not impress me in the least bit. That spongy thud, it doesn't do much for me. The Romeo, typical. The comp, I would have maybe liked to see a 2-port comp. Today we shot some 147 grain out the gate, and then we switched to some 124. I felt the 124, definitely the gun was doing what it needed to do to help keep that muzzle rise down. I don't know if, me personally, I don't see the $600 investment upgrade if I already owned this gun, or if I already had an FCU trigger group, why I wouldn't just go get the Parker Mountain top end slide kit and drop my FCU fire control unit into my frame and be on my way. I'd make my own version of a Specter Comp top end gun. Sig has spent a ton of money with the cadre that they have now marketing the Sig products. Seems that they've invested quite a bit of money in the special operations group of influencers, which is fine. You know, I would have liked to see more long-term work done with the product than simply just out the gate telling us it's the greatest thing, because this thing definitely has been touted as a very significant upgrade or a quality upgrade or the go-to upgrade simply from influencers, to be honest. And that's not a dig, that's not a jab, that's just flat out truth. There's not a ton of organic feedback on this pistol. That's not a paid spokesperson for Sig giving feedback. So, but again, that's the influencership world we're in today, especially with Instagram and social media. So if there's a check behind it, you know, oftentimes people will sign up to do so. I got to be honest. I sometimes as a YouTuber, you know, or a gun tuber, you're on the fence, man. If someone paid me to review stuff and say good things, would I do it, or would I just simply just say no, thank you, and move on? It's tough to say until the opportunity actually comes to your front door. So, at the end of the day, the gun is attractive. It's sexy. The tin coat I could do without, especially when it's not fitted to the pistol. You can see on this one here, the slide is already rubbed off the tin coating on the top edge of the ejection port, and then on the barrel there are some rubbing marks where the tin coat's rubbing off, simply just from fitment. You'll see, especially up here, when the gun's cycling back and forth going this direction, it's rubbing on the top two sides right here on the ejection port. The top of the barrel. The top of the slide here is rubbing right here, and then as it comes back, the top of the slide right here is scraping on the top of the barrel. Again, some people that's gonna wig some people out. Some people are gonna be pissed. They're gonna spend $600 on this pistol thinking it's gonna be the greatest in sliced bread, and they're gonna look at their pistol one day and look at their signal mirror has now got, you know, scrapes on it. So, but at the end of the day, the tin doesn't do much for me. The laser stippling is nice, but not to the point where I'd want it all the way around, especially in this high beaver tail area here. I'd like to have more texture and less slipperiness there. The FCU and the tin, again, not much there. Tungsten frame, mag goes the same. At the end of the day, it is an X5 lower with some different laser stippling, and it has a slightly different top end. 1589, I think, is what I found these online for. I borrowed this gun. I did not buy one. I wasn't going to buy one. Luckily, my buddy Josh had one, and he was nice enough to let me borrow it. But at the end of the day, man, we all like cool shit. We all like new stuff. And if you're that guy who just wants that new, by all means, knock yourself out. But if you're looking to, if you already own one of these guns, I don't know if you are getting a better product for your money with a $600+ upgrade. It's on you guys, to be honest. But again, just for you guys on the RDR side, if you're gonna get one of these, your P230 X5 mod will be the holster you need. It is an X5 overall length pistol, so anything holster-wise, that's you need. But overall, if I had this gun for indefinite amount of time and I could shoot a bunch of different ammo through it, I might have a better conclusion. But at the end of the day, I don't see this gun doing much that the pistols I already have in this style and design don't already do. So for me, this would not be a purchase, but for you guys, it might be. So at the end of the day, for me, this 320 Specter Comp is not a gun that I'm gonna go out and rush to get, but I know some of you are, so if you need help with holsters, we can do that for you as well. This, if you never had any other Specter Comp or any Comp 320 pistol, this might be the jam for you. And if that's what you want to get, by all means do so. You work hard for your money. As always, guys, we post 2 videos every week on Get a Review, Get a Borrow, Get a Buy. Until next time, be well, take care.